Fallout started out as a turn-based RPG developed by Interplay Entertainment in the year 1997. Given the massive acclaim the first installment of this series received, Interplay rushed into development of Fallout 2 in 1998, which, similar to its predecessor, also received massive acclaim despite its rather large assortment of glitches. For the next 6 years, however, while Interplay attempted to capitalize on the success of their beloved post-apocalyptic franchise, the company underwent various financial issues, which eventually caused Interplay Entertainment to be faced with bankruptcy. Desperate to pay off its creditors, Interplay sold the rights of Fallout to Bethesda Softworks in 2007. To many, this seemed as though it was the end for Interplay Entertainment. Yet, unbeknownst to the public at the time, Interplay had managed to temporarily reserve the rights to another entry in the Fallout series. This installment was intended to be a massive online multiplayer Fallout game, codenamed Project V13. Based off of the name and various in-game images taken within the beta, it's fair to assume that the player would spawn in Vault 13, given the jumpsuit the character depicted in these images is wearing, thus meaning that this MMO could have taken place in the state of California, as this is where Vault 13 is located in Fallout 1 and Fallout 2. Yet through various concept images and confirmed beta footage, we can see that this game was planned to house multiple major cities across the United States. Another interesting item which was discovered during research was this creature, which, while it does look amazingly cool, and I can sadly only imagine fighting something like this in the wasteland, there isn't any type of concrete evidence, aside from concept art, to prove this creature would have actually appeared in Fallout Online. I wasn't able to locate any further concrete information regarding Fallout Online's plot, gear, or even potential followers. This is because around the year 2009, the rights Interplay had over the Fallout franchise technically expired, according to their original agreement, which permitted them to continue possessing these rights. This resulted in Bethesda suing both Interplay and Bethesda Studios, who's developing Fallout Online for Interplay, over copyright infringement, which resulted in Bethesda Studios receiving complete control over the Fallout franchise, and Interplay being forced to remove all Fallout-related assets from Fallout Online, thus completely derailing this incarnation of Project V13 on December 20th, 2012. It's interesting to think about what could have been, yet at the same time, it serves as a depressing reminder that these things will never be. This game, if it was successfully produced, would have obviously helped Interplay Entertainment immensely financially, given how large the fanbase was for Fallout during the time in which they held the rights, and how much the fanbase has grown since Bethesda took control over the franchise, which could have led to Interplay possibly even purchasing back the rights to the Fallout franchise, given that this game was immensely successful, of course. A fan mod for Fallout 2 called Fallout Reloaded does exist, which applies the concept of giving multiplayer to Fallout. It makes the hunger worse, though, for an official MMO to be released, especially by those who had an original involvement in the infancy of the series. Yet, this will never be, as Bethesda still, and most likely will for decades, hold control over the direction of Fallout, and Interplay Entertainment is sadly still struggling, thus depicting the darker side of what happens to those who take huge risks, regardless of how ambitious their end goal is.